Welcome to Akah Bants. Welcome to my channel. It's another exciting episode today. We'll be talking about Dr. Olufunmilayo's Twitter quiz when he was accused of sexual misconduct. Will and Jada Smith's love triangle, and also developments on the banj saga. Yeah. Welcome to Akah Bants. Welcome to I actually need somebody to actually create a song. Do you understand? Well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. You're welcome. We talk about trending topics, Twitter wahala, events of interest in the past week. Shout out to everybody who's just subscribed. Welcome to the family, and shout out to everybody who loves to watch and you'll be subscribed for a while. It's because of you that we're here today. So today we'll be talking about, story that have trended all through the week and is still trending till now. So first things first, first story, Dr. Olufunmilayo, who is a feminist and a very opinionated Twitter influencer, was accused of the unpardonable sin. Let me tell you about Doctor. So he is the first person usually that will write a thread on political, social scandals, then mostly gender issues. Like, he will school the world of what sexual misconduct is and what it's not, what consent is and what is not, then proceed to soil and finish whoever he believes is the perpetrator or the accused on nailing the person on the cross. Well, today I'm just trying to let you know that this man is part of the Supreme Court judges in the court of public opinion. Do you understand? So imagine a Supreme Court judge being accused of stealing. That's the same way it is. In the court of public opinion, he is the judge. Now in the court accused. Let me give you the gist. Now, but before we even enter into that, when he was accused, for this guy to be accused, hey, when the thing started entering airwaves, Twitter was shaking like this. We saw the world literally coming to an end. We were like, oh, men are scum. Men are scum. Me self, I was like, if this is happening, then what are we fighting for? But my dears, in a sudden turn of events, it's as if we don't know again. No, the accuser is now the accused, and the accused is now the accusee. Let me now give you the full story, starting from Bola's account, the lady who accused him of such misconduct. By the way, please forgive the sounds of children screaming, shouting and playing in the compound, beside me. We enjoy it. Aww. Now this lady, Bola Ashaye, goes on Twitter and starts, I'm going to read the whole tweet for you. Your favorite online influencer, also a medical doctor in the UK, who always has an opinion on every topic on Twitter. He is morally upright on the internet, yet does the exact opposite of what he preaches online. Preaching against rape and doing the exact opposite in person. I use God to beg our fellow medical doctors in Nigeria, asking me not to tweet or that I should let it go. Please and please, they won't abuse your children. No. Please don't give me unsolicited advice because I didn't ask you. I don't press charges, even though the cops here in the UK asked me to. Don't push it. I use God to beg you. I am irritated, to say the least, at those who think my life occurrence is a gist that's waiting to happen. You think I'm tweeting with eagerness and happiness? You think I want to be in the position of like it's a joke? I'm hurting. I'm sad. And I never thought I'll resort to this. I didn't press charges only because you would lose your license to practice. And I cannot bear to carry that much guilt in my heart, even with everything that you've done. I'm still not a mean-spirited person. I leave you to God to judge you, and my head will judge you. We are both doctors, both of us, and I've been too nice just because I thought it would end soon. You bully me every time. You bully me. You know I hate social media issues, and you have a lot of followers, so it's okay to do all this to me, bah? Right. Everyone is telling me to consider his profession and not say anything. I will say, I shouldn't say anything. How about how I feel? Every time I'm tired. I haven't done a thing to deserve this. I've lodged a formal complaint with the police today. I cannot and will not take this anymore. Your favorite influencer has sexually and emotionally abused me for long. And I've been hiding it. I didn't want to say anything because I desperately didn't want to be in the news for anything bad. I kept telling myself it will be over soon. I cannot take it anymore. Now, you are calling people to call me and speak to me, Ba. You are calling frantically. When you were sexually and emotionally abusing, you didn't know it will resort to this? Because Bola doesn't air dirty laundry? Bola is private? You think I'm stupid? Huh? I have proof all this madness. And God in heaven knows I dread the negative type of attention, but people deserve to know what horrible human being this man is. Horrible. Terrible. A woman can only tolerate so much abuse from a man. A completely different persona online and a different horrible man in person. I'm an abuser to say the least, both sexually and emotionally. A human can only tolerate so much. I've had enough. Everyone remembers weather for two when it's raining, forgetting there are a lot of homeless people lacking shelter, and that moment happens to be their worst nightmare. Do not Google your symptoms. You'll be convinced you'll die. Wait, what? Anyway, Sha, I've had enough. Basically, she said all that. And of course, everybody on Twitter went wild. Doctor, you are an abuser. Doctor, could this be you? Oh my gosh. Doctor did not even talk too much. He just came and released 12 pages. 12 pages of, look, small fonts. Small font notes. 12 of this kind.
Not one, not two, but 1,000.
It's too much for me to read. But please check the link in my description box. I've put it there for you. It will direct you straight to the full gist, the full story that this man put. However, let me just read the short form. In short, summary. Now, after this girl's story, people were like, doctor, is it you like this? Doctor did not even talk too much. He just proceeded to tell a 12-page story, no time, on his own account. But a lady called Deary Dopsy was kind enough to summarize for us. So I will just be reading her summary. Bola does not live in UK. She was there on a visit. Bola applied for visa twice to see Dr. Fumi and he paid for her trip. Bola was courting with Dr. Fumi while in the UK because she's a visitor and does not have anywhere to stay. Bola doesn't work in the UK. Bola is not recognized as a doctor in the UK. Bola and Dr. Fumi had sex after drinking wine, which Bola regretted and demanded for an apology. Bola and Dr. Fumi had a fight and they later made up with sex. Dr. Fumi claims he has receipts and witnesses. Let's not judge, but fingers crossed. Bola tried to seduce Dr. Fumi, but he ran from her and they started chasing each other like Tom and Jerry. Dr. Fumi made a thread about bleaching cream and Bola got angry. Bola threatened to blackmail Dr. Fumi because she believes that's how to teach influencers a lesson. Bola spent 4 months in the UK at Dr. Fumi's house without paying a dime. Bola has blocked Dr. Fumi for the past 2 months. Even though they live in the same apartment, they were like oil and water with no mix. Bola decided to pack and go come out from Dr. Fumi's house yesterday. Bola was steadily going out to see guys while in Dr. Fumi's house. Bola seduced Dr. Fumi, but he turned to Joseph and resisted her. They only had sex twice during her 4-month stay. The first, which, of course, he says the both of them were drunk and they later apologized to each other. Dr. Fumi claims Bola has done this blackmail thing before with the last guy she dated. Dr. Fumi apologizes for letting people down. Dr. Fumi claims he has receipts. Dr. Fumi is confused as to how rape/sexual assault entered the picture. Grab a cup of tea and think about it. Remember not to eat as Amadioha is watching you. Okay, so Neymar PR says she came over to his house in UK and spent 4 months. They had sex twice. The first time they were both drunk and she accused him of taking advantage of her later. During the 4 months, she tried seducing the dog a couple of times, but he declined. She also came to the UK with the intent of getting pregnant so Doc would wife her, which didn't work. In the 4 months, she emotionally and sexually abused him in his house. Conclusion: Doctor says the accusations are false and he will go to any lengths to ensure he gets justice. Peace. Irreplaceable says let him contact the Justice League. Liz says, Dr. Olufunmilayo Ogunsonya, I have filed my charges and the police are with me at the moment. I have no further say in this, as I've been advised not to say anything anymore or post any evidence of the issue online. Let the truth prevail. Abija Warabi says, but why you no wash toilets? That's my own issue with you. Tobati ya igbe rebate or king flush. Kilo de. Oh my lord. Nigerians. So people, of course, went online and were just giving all sorts of tweets. So apparently, after people began to ransack her profile, people discovered that wait, this girl is actually enjoying her life or enjoyed her life in this guy's house and properly documented it. She lived there, had fun, taking pictures with him, smiling, and so people were like, what are you on about? What are you saying? So she now went to delete pictures which people saw, and so this guy, Stubborn Goat, says he recorded everything. So I took the time to do more research. I mean, when Doctor put out his story, I told you, go and read this. I can't read 12 pages here. But people were just like, Auntie Bola, what do you say happened again? Please, dear. Because this your story is not checking anymore. So I took the time to do more research on your social media handles. This is this guy talking about Liz. So Liz put out a tweet and she's like, online bullies are the reason a lot of people do not narrate their ordeals in the hands of their so-called favorite influencers. They have 150k influencers. The fear of taking their supporters on dissuades people from coming forward. I have filed a complaint legally and done my part. Stubborn Goat says, so I took my time to do more research on your social media handles, Twitter and Instagram. From your first tweet you made at 10 p.m. Funny enough, you have deleted almost all the pictures you took in his living room, but screenshots have already been taken before you deleted them. I went through this pain. So here are my observations. Number 1, you lost your dad in 2018. May his soul rest in peace. Same year, you had your professional exams and passed. I would say you are quite a strong lady. I will give you that, both emotional and psychological. From your pictures on social media, you traveled to UK this year to pursue your career, which I must say, that's some incredible achievement, which shows you are a smart and intelligent lady. From intel's gathered, it seems you are his flatmate, cause you took a lot of pictures in his living room and bedroom. You are his girlfriend, and bedroom, or you are his girlfriend, which will definitely give you the right to do that. Also, there is a video of you both in his car, which means you both are quite close. From these pictures, you look happy taking pictures in his living room. If you are his flatmate, it's normal to take pictures anywhere you want. But if you are his girlfriend, then why spend so much time with him when you know he's abusive? Think about me. Think. This is a post she put out with herself, taking nice photos and, all of that. This guy now, put out new intel. New intel, guys, seems like Fumi and Bola were actually planning to have a baby in Canada. This keeps getting interesting. Wow, wow, wow. So apparently, the both of them actually even said, we may have a baby, or maybe she brought it up and he, liked it. But maybe down the line, he just was like, this is not the girl I want to date anymore, and things got sour. What's the most absurd medical bill you have ever received? After my son was born, he had to stay in the ICU for several days. The bill was $0 because I live in Canada. This is from Rob. She's the one that now tweeted at Dr. Olufunmilayo. Canada then? He now says, anyway you see. Wow, wow, wow. This guy, this This encryptic bomber says somebody that wanted to devour Dr. Fumi. She wanted to devour him. It was nice. I said it though. Lol, Fumi, it's meant to be more than nice. I've been to Moist Beach once. Mabino. I want you, Fumi. I want to devour you. Oh, same here. Oh yeah, come now. Sad face. Lol, why sad face? I mean, at this point, a lot of people were just like, hey, Dr. Bola, okay now, okay. So people just began to speculate that, okay, what this girl wanted was to go abroad, of course, have sex with this man, get pregnant. He keeps her in the UK, she gets a life there, she lives there, becomes a practicing doctor there, they fall in love, they date, you know, I mean, have a family or something. But what happens in reality, she goes there after having sex with him a couple of times, staying there for so long, she realizes that this guy isn't gonna date me, and so she gets angry and is like, I'm gonna get him back, personal vendetta, and then she comes to start. This is the speculation. I'm not God. Well, look at her trying to play. Somebody puts out a tweet. Look at her trying to play with Dr. Fumi. Thank God Dr. Fumi woke up. Jackpot. Hey! 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 Oh my God, this video is silly. Somebody says, I perceive someone just opened a new account and is chatting with herself with another phone. I do it too when I'm bored. I don't support rape or any form of sexual abuse, but sis, if you had that much money to pay for the trip and foot some of your bills, why didn't you just find a place to stay on your own? Somebody else is like, exactly. You know, she put out this tweet with screen grabs of her conversation with another lady who says, oh, that doctor has emotionally blackmailed her and, you know, made her have sex with him out of pity, and, you know, he's emotionally abusive. So yeah, people are like, you're chatting with yourself, dear. Hey. I am Olufunmilayo says, fear people that put Christian in their bio. I just knew nothing made sense in that your thread. After picking birth location with an abuser and doing don't leave me in his apartment. It's a relationship and not a marriage. You should have left. You should have left. Gbogbo drama here unnecessary.
Oh, ní gbogbo lè náà. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí kò necessary.
So of course somebody comes at Dr. Fumi, and after he puts out his own like 12 pages, and the person is like, moral of the dragging, Dr. Fumi, don't be quick to drag other people on this bed app. False allegation is a thing. Shalom. Because Dr. Fumi too is one of the first people that will drag somebody that's been accused, whether wrongfully or not, you know. You are right or wrong is not my own problem. You see why it is not good to be jumping and sewing thread on people's head? Imagine people started picking holes in your shalaye despite knowing you are wrongfully accused. I hope you learn from this. After God, fear women. Kings, I won't say it twice. Somebody dragged her male friend. In this country, you housed somebody for 4 whole months free. Hey, Aburo, Olumo of Derby, come and see your mate too. Small weekend, you refused. Just look at you now. They even paid for visa safe. This one, Olumo of Derby says, small weekend, I refused. Bawo. She was only angry because he didn't want a relationship from her. Just 4 months in UK and she does scatter ground already. She's a devil joy. So you were really enjoying this lockdown in Leeds, whereas dragging people unnecessarily in Nigeria from your comfort with Bola. Where you stormed down when you need it, God. Somebody put out a very interesting tweet. Oluwomo of Derby says, Bola's target market was Nigerian men who are based abroad. From getting her papers to pregnancy, and of course Dr. Funmilayo will be paying her up to £300 for monthly child support. Once her plan didn't work out, she was ready to tarnish his image. Bad woman. Shaga Link says, this is one case too many. It's time to protect the men from criminal defamation by deranged souls and toxic individuals seeking whom to destroy in order to climb socially. This particular one should be a class action suit by victims of this same lady. Wow. I mean, you know, Dr. Funmilayo has gone out to put out tweets, you know, saying she's drunk, she's flirting with me, she's my wife, she's partying with me, she's my girlfriend, wearing a short skirt, walking alone, she's looking at me sexually, is a child, but she wants it. none of this is consent. He also has gone on to say stuff like consent to drink alcohol is not consent for sex, consent to dance is not consent for sex, consent to sleep over is not consent for sex, consent is clear agreement, it is a yes, that means yes. So stuff like that, people are coming at him and being like, you know, you put yourself in this situation where, you know, you made yourself to be this perfect guy, but you know, believing or thinking that it can never happen to you for you to be accused. But now somebody is accused you, just be careful next time. You know, I don't feel people are actually even like believing that he is, but people are just like, next time know the way you also accuse somebody. So I guess it's a lesson to be learned by him. I don't know. I always feel like people should be cautious. I don't have much to say about it. At this point, I think none of what she's saying happened. However, I don't think the guy is completely guiltless. But it is clear that these two people are not okay upstairs, the two of them.
For ad placement on Akah Bants, email akah.management@gmail.com.
Next, we are talking about Will and Jada's love triangle with August Alsina is out. So August is a young guy who had a chat with Angela Yee and came out saying that he and Jada had a relationship with Will's blessing. Immediately this happened. Immediately it came out on Twitter. It didn't stop the tweets from coming. Oh my god. Now let me read some of them for you guys. Will Smith denies, of course, when this came out and people are like just, you know, of course, trending all around the world, I guess, US, Nigeria. But, you know, Will Smith now came out and said he didn't give his permission to you know, Alsina to have an affair with his wife. Jada now comes out and says her husband Will Smith did not give his permission. At first, when I saw her statement, I thought she was saying they did not have an affair at all. But what she was saying was that they did have an affair, but her husband didn't give his blessing. So she's like, remove my husband out of this. She also puts out a tweet later and she's like, there's some healing that needs to happen. So I'm bringing myself to the red table. So she's going to be on the red table soon. Plus, to be honest, I'll keep my reservations to the end of this. Let me just read a couple of tweets. Jesus, these people should stop shouting. I live in the hood, guys. In the hood. There's a party, they're having a party. Who has a party in this pandemic? So August was deciding and fell in love. She wasn't going to leave Will for you, man. If you are going to play the game, you know your role and keep it moving. What shocked me is how he said breaking up with Jada was the hardest thing he's been through. I told you the terrible shit that man and his family have been through, and all his sickness and diseases and all he went through with his health. Jada must have put a spell on him. I put a spell on you. The real question is, who is Will involved with? Who? Somebody put a tweet like he should have took this one to the grave. Another person was like, this matter was taking him to the grave. Woo! The whole Will Smith's family is weird. Very, very weird. Talk about selling your soul. The whole family is odd. Jada always seemed cool to me. Her kids are talented but strange too. Will seems disconnected from reality. Just thinking of them gives me a headache. Somebody says it's because this August just dropped album, that's why. Anyone else down to call July 1st the new year? I'm ready to close 2020 because, man, see, to be honest, like everybody was just like, this June should just end and just carry the badness. But it's as if June passed the baton to July. 1st of July like this. Drama everywhere. Topics trending on Twitter. Will Smith hearing Jada's bed creaking a little too much. Just his face. Will watching Jada and August about to head to the bedroom. My God, the videos. Will tried to tell y'all, but you didn't listen.
Only a man knows what a man needs.
I can tell you ninjas this. This is from Suizwe. I can tell you guys, whatever is going on between Will and Jada, Bona, they seem happy with it. But you gotta put out a tweet. You want a place to sleep tonight? You want a place to sleep, right? Then you go in Jada's room and don't come out until she's satisfied. August when Jada and Will told him it was over.
Nah, this. Both you motherfuckers are crazy. I'm going to my car, get my other gun, shoot everybody's ass.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Tupac, you bring me to climax without sex. August, I can dive right now and be okay with knowing I had that kind of love. Smith, let's Jada date other men as long as they stay married. What does she bring to the table, guys? What does she bring? I dare say she's the table. Will Smith, you have my blessing to have sex with Jada. August Alsina.
My good brothers. I wouldn't expect none less. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. They
August, I was messing with Jada and I got Will's blessing. Jada.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I wouldn't know one thing. Oh my God, all those people that have been crying. I want that kind of Will and Jada love. Will, keep quiet. Somebody says, from the streets did she emerge, and to the streets will she return. And I say unto you, she is for the streets. So be not weary when she must return from whence she came. But this kind of tweet is not right. Jada is living proof that women belong to the streets. Please, bro. Will caught Jada having an affair and said, Jada, why'd you lie me? Why'd you lie to me? Why'd you lie to me? Jada responds first of me. His name's August. Don't leave me. At the end of the day, it's their marriage. You know, I have no opinions when it comes, because it's not my business, to be honest. Just bringing the news to you guys, you know, and letting you guys know what's happened in the streets. Where are all the people who were tweeting Jada, that Jada and Will type of love? Who also did this? Will in the guest room hearing Jada's bed squeak. Tears. Tears. Now, the banj matter, eh? Let me give you guys the developments that have happened, my dears. Now, the banj matter, eh? As IG said, let's look into the matter. As IG said, let's look into the matter. It's as if the thing destroyed, matter spoiled. See, they are settling it now behind closed doors. And I'm just giving you guys a lowdown because I can't tell you the whole story. But I think it's good for her. She can't win the case in court anyway, so make him dry. However, this was never about money in the first place. She claimed all she wanted was an apology, right? If not for anything, for her honor. After thousands of women and men had stood up for her, guys had cut ties with their guys because of this matter. You now decided to dance to the tune of the police and the banj. But anyway, we can only sit here and talk because we don't know the amount of duress she's going through and emotional turmoil. In any case, I saw Shaga Link's tweet, and to be honest, it made me question a lot of things about her intentions, his intentions, and all of that. But I don't know what to say, to be honest. I just feel like, just because you, at least, even if you want to settle it out of court, communicate that to the people who fought for you and stood for you in the battlefield. A lot of people stuck out their necks for her. And I mean, that's all I gotta say. But right now, things have just been moving in a way that's just questioned everything, and people are even now questioning if what she alluded was right or true. You know, I do believe that, you know, there has been foreplay, and I say foreplay, there has been wrong play everywhere. Foul play is everywhere, from the bank side, from her team side. It might not be her causing all this drama, excessive issues. It might be her representation, the law, the team. Maybe they are just like after money now. I don't know what it is, but right now the stories are changing, mouth is changing, and my dears, please, let's go to bed. That's all we have for today, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you for your love. Thank you for showing us love by sending videos to your friends and family. And please give us that thumbs up. If you haven't checked my videos or my previous posts, please do. And again, welcome to all the new subscribers, and I know more are coming. Hey. Love you all. Bye.